text. Okay. Hey, Marla. Hey, Danny. Hey, Tracy. All right. Hey, Fraud. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, Mark. Oh, thank you, Marla. Yeah, I've just been so daggone busy and exhausted and tired. It has been crazy. Like I've been supposed to make it to the post office for going on, I don't know, like 2 weeks. Still haven't, week and a half. Still haven't had a chance to make it to the post office. So, yeah, it's been stupid crazy. It's been crazy. It wasn't intentional, Marla. It was not intentional. It's just been so busy.
Hey, you got a tape measure?
Um,
I can't find mine.
what do you need it for?
Measure the bathroom.
Oh, so regular tape measure?
Yeah.
Here, watch your toes, because you know I can't throw to save my life. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Hey, Scooter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've just been so I had 3 or 4 doodles Monday, 3 doodles Tuesday, 3 doodles Wednesday. And I forgot. Oh Lord, Timu. I had two doodles today. Yeah, I forgot 2 of them were doodles. It's been crazy. No, it's not how to make a keyboard tonight, but yeah, I'm designing something at the moment. I am designing at the moment, Dan. I am designing. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. How are you, Dan? Yeah, Timu is dangerous, man. Super dangerous. Yes, designing woman. Yeah, I was holding the teeth. I was holding them on. No flying teeth tonight. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was thinking about just getting a regular one, but because I can connect 3 different devices. So when I'm sitting at the computer, because my laptop sits on a stand elevated, I can have this. But then I can also connect my tablet when we're traveling, or my phone. That means I can stick it in my bag and travel. Oh, yeah. So that'll, having it able to fold will help protect it while we're traveling and stuff in my bag. So I thought that would be a better investment than just having it, like open. So, all right. Oh, what was it called? Life. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, somebody's smoking weed outside. It stinks. Like, it smells like it's right out my window. Seriously smells like it's right out my window. It's got to be the neighbor. Yeah, so I can connect it to my phone and to my tablet. So I've got it can connect to 3 different devices. So I have been grooming for over 20 years, and in that time, I have developed mild arthritis, and I've been so busy that at next, it's definitely we've been we're in our monsoon season right now, but my hands are swollen, and these are compression gloves. You can see the swelling. These are compression gloves to help with the swelling. So it helps. I wish it was for finger puppets. That would be a lot more fun, trust me. Hey, Antics. Not today, Antics. Not today. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is not the. Yeah, I wish. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be neat. That one's going to be neat. Dude, right? Puppets can be assholes. Yeah, I wish, because puppets are a lot better reason. But yeah, the joints are all swollen. It's just, it just comes with the territory. Just comes with the territory. That's the one I want. All right. Oh, yes, Scooter. I absolutely do. I absolutely need those. What are they called? Um, I know what you're talking about. Oh God, what are they called? Yes, paraffin. Yes, that's yeah. Paraffin wax. Yep, that's Mar. That's what Mar. Yep, Marla got it. Yep. It's arthritis. I've developed mild arthritis from years in the business. But you know what? Over 20 years, and it's mild arthritis, mostly right through my knuckles and in my thumbs. I do not have carpal tunnel. Hey Tracy, how are you, honey? I don't have wrist pain. It's mostly through here. So I'll take it. And I've seen people that, 10 years in, and they're just done. Oh, good. Good antics. Yeah, no, you don't want to use your crock pot. The crock pot has less temperature control. You definitely don't want to do that. You want to use a wax warming pot because it has better temperature control. Yeah, you definitely want to use a wax warming pot, because you could definitely burn yourself if the wax is too hot. All right. Much better. Oh, good. Good. That's not going to work. I need rectangle. Fondue. Check my phone. Ooh. Ooh, don't play with me. Okay. And I'm going to look. Castor oil. Yeah, I when it gets really bad, I use Tiger Balm. That helps. And then the compression gloves are for the swelling. Right? Yes. Stuck on Temu, but you're sending me Amazon. But Amazon I can get here quicker. Anti-inflammatory. Okay. I have to get some. Hey, Becky. How are ya? I'm gonna have to get some for sure. All right, I like that. All right, now I'm gonna group those two together. And okay, and make them a little bit smaller. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some. Ooh, okay. I'll definitely have to get some. Oh, that's awesome, Scooter. Heck yeah. We could just hit that 500. Oh, teething baby. No, I'm good. I'm good. No teething baby for me. Interesting. Just my hands are swollen from working so much. Okay, I think I got it this time. Okay. Oh, yeah. Didn't. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute when they get that when they're teething. You know, the teeth are coming in. They're absolutely adorable. But until the crying, and then because 9 times out of 10, I don't know how to make them feel better, and I feel terrible. Because all I want to do is just make them feel better, and I can't, and I feel terrible because I can't make them feel better. Oh, I just feel terrible. Exactly, antics. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Becky. That's good. Yeah, I just feel terrible because, like, I know they're hurting, and my answer to everything is just to try to I want to make everybody feel better, and I can't. I don't know. Yeah, because my kids weren't normal. Like, my oldest was cutting like 4 teeth at a time. Yeah, no, my kids were cutting like 4 and 5 teeth at a time. My kids weren't normal. Like, my oldest literally cut 4 teeth at once. They like all ruptured and or not ruptured, but erupted all at the same time. And I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" So my oldest was like, "Oh, teething for her was horrific." Oh god, yeah, no. Teething for my oldest was horrific. Same for my youngest. It wasn't quite as bad. My youngest has a higher pain tolerance. My oldest, oh, that poor child. She has a much lower pain tolerance. That child, that poor child. Oh yeah, no. It was so bad at one point. Her pediatrician in Florida told us to use a product called Hurricane Gel because she was cutting so many at once. The baby Oragel wouldn't even touch it. It wasn't touching it at all. So we had to use a product called Hurricane Gel, and it was the only thing that would work for her, and it would only work for like 30 minutes. And that's like super strength stuff because she was cutting so many at once. It was the only thing that gave her any amount of temporary relief. It was so bad. That was when we were in Florida. It was so bad. Because we didn't, she was 18 months old when we left Florida. It was so bad. Yeah, it was terrible. Oh, come on. Okay. Now let's get these lined up. Okay. All right, antics. Okay. All right. Gotta zoom in more. There we go. There we go. One of my ribbons got messed up. Dang it. Okay, there we go. All right, that's fixed. Scooter didn't do anything. At least I don't think so. All right, let's zoom back out. Uh-oh. You sent me to Amazon. What did you send me to Amazon for? Like some. Yes, I saw that. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay. I had to double check. Oh, antics. Okay. And we do this, and we do this, and we do this. And we do this, and we do this, and this, and that, and that. And that, and that, and that. That, exactly. Do, 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 do. And that. Okay. Now that. That. Bilf. Oh, I cannot. There. And portrait. Okay. Antics, that's the best way. That is the best way. Okay. Do, 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 do. It hasn't come through? It hasn't come through yet. Oh. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bookmarks. A real innocent until proven guilty vibe. It reminds me of somebody. Reminds me of somebody. Here it is. She's so damn cute. Oh. She's so damn cute. Oh my goodness. All right, I got to take these off because I'm going to be sliding all over the place. I know, Scooter. Which one, Brad? The little tornado? Oh. All right, where did my murder tweezers go? Oh. Where did my murder tweezers go? I had them right here. Where did they go? Oh, did that child steal them again? She probably did. Nope, there they are. Oh. Hey, Mandy. How are you, honey? There's a reason us groomers call terriers terrorists. And yours is half terrier. I warned you. Don't say I didn't. Yes, I have heard of it, although I don't believe in it. Patience, persistence, consistency, and time. She will eventually grow out of it. I make stuff for my old man all the time. Okay, so the sweater boyfriend sweater curse is, yeah, it's basically when you make your significant other a sweater, and it's not just knitting, it's crochet too, and then you break up when you do it. No, Brad, no. Mm-mm. It's called karma, Brad. Just saying. Karma. And highly entertaining. Tell Sarah she needs to record a snippet of a video and email it to me so I can laugh hysterically. As long as you're dressed, or at least covered. I don't want to see all that. I'm good.
You got work in the morning. Why are you still up?
I'm live. Hey, that'll work, Antics. I told him I'm live, and he just like, oh shit. Oh, that was hysterical. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Okay. Oh, that was funny. That was funny, babe. Okay, that's heating up. You heard him. Yeah, that shit was funny. That was funny. Yes, Brad. We're just friends, so it's all good because we're not dating. That was funny. Y'all should have seen the look on his face when I said I was still alive. That was funny. No, Brad, I have not. I have a husband. I don't have time for all that shit. And if I didn't have him, what the hell's a knitted boyfriend or a crocheted boyfriend going to do for me? I'm good. Just going to take up space. There we go. Come on. No, it doesn't count because you weren't at that status beforehand. Depends. It depends, Brad. It depends. Almost up to temp. Okay, so I do not have hubby's name tattooed, but I do have something that represents hubby. I have an ace of spades tattooed down my rib cage. As his childhood nickname was Ace. And it goes down the left rib cage. Everybody says, don't get your rib cage tattooed. Dude, I fell asleep. The only names tattooed on me are my kids. And I look at it this way. I don't see him going anywhere. He's stuck like Chuck. But if we ever split up, he is still the father of my children. There is always going to be feelings. There is always going to be something. He is the father of my children. Period. But he's stuck like Chuck. So I don't have any names but my children. But I do have the Ace of Spades that represents my husband. Oh, that's a good idea. Antics. Yeah, small project. Cats that have owned you, yeah. That's a damn good idea. Whew, gotta cool off. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Still hot. Okay. Whew. Turn that off. Okay. Hot. Oh, these are cute. Okay. It came out so cute. Do you want me to show it? Yeah, I can show it if you want me to. Still hot. I would probably get in trouble for using that specific slogan. Okay. Let me show it real quick. So she's already done the graph. That's gonna look nice. Okay, here we go. Purple and teal are the awareness ribbons for Suicide Prevention Month, which is next month. Oh, now see, we could do something like that. Yeah. So next September is Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. And the purple and teal ribbons are the awareness ribbon for suicide prevention. Good. I'm glad. It's rough. And sadly, that is something that has touched my family. I've lost a family member to suicide. Right, Scooter? We would miss Brad and his chaps. So do not be surprised if you see quite a bit of purple and teal. As I do crafts this upcoming month. Oh, Lord. I am not begging. Not begging. No offense, my dear. No offense. Your beard's not quite long enough. Have you seen my husband's beard? You're not quite dark enough. Hubby is Puerto Rican. You know, no offense. No offense. I do have, I do tell people that my husband is my Puerto Rican mountain man. Just saying. And he looks every bit the part. And on top of that, there's this little thing called distance, my dear. Yeah, a little too far away. Not saying. I'm not saying. kind of digging these bright colors on these ones. Makes them noticeable. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. All right. We've got a dozen new bookmarks. There we go. These are going to go on the counter at the shop. Bright colors. Love it. Love it. These are going to go on the counter at the shop. Available for my clients to just pick up. Love it. I agree, Brad. Unfortunately, I can't just walk into a testing center or, org and be able to just pop them into a book because I don't have one here. So, but I am going to put these on the counter at the shop and make them available to my clients. I'm going to be making some bags. Yep. So, September is Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. Purple and teal awareness ribbons are going to be popping up all over. So now you know what that awareness ribbon is for. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, call or text 24/7 988. And then if you live in a small rural area like I do, where mental health services are limited. Something like 988 and access to something like that is very important. So that's something that I'm going to be pushing this month. So I'll be making quite a bit of materials this month, making them available. I try. Suicide is something that has touched my family. It's something that my family has experienced. And I know firsthand what living here and the limits of, excuse my dirty, raggedy, old, like 8-year-old robe, because it's kind of chilly tonight with all this rain we've had. I know the limits of what mental health services can do in an area like what we have here. But I also know even in the city, there are limits and there's a process. And when someone is in a crisis, it's hard to get the help that you need immediately. And sometimes the help you need is just somebody to talk to. And that's where something like this hotline, this lifeline, can come in handy. And it can also be the first step when you need long-term help or long-term assistance. It can be the first step in getting the long-term help that you need and long-term services that somebody may need. But it's also something that a lot of people here don't know about. So it's something that I'm going to be working through the month of September to try to make sure that more people hear. Yes, Brad, yes. Here locally, it's something that I'm going to be making a lot of little things like this to help put the word out and make it more widely known that there are things like this that can help. So, because it's not very widely known here. So this is something that you're going to be seeing a lot, probably quite a bit here for the next couple of weeks, doing little projects like this that I can, put on the counter at the shop, hand out to people around town, things like that, that can help just to put the word out for people to see. So it is 11 o'clock. I do still have to work tomorrow. And I have all big dogs tomorrow. I have a wolf mix and a husky tomorrow. Yes, Mona dog. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, so you're probably going to be seeing quite a bit of purple and teal for the next couple of weeks while we do little projects that make a big difference in little ways. And that's the way I see it. And I see you guys telling me I'm a good one. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday. I'm nothing special. I'm 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 just me. I'm just me. I'm not amazing. I'm just trying to be a decent human being. That's all. Trying to do better than I did yesterday. That's all. Okay. I figured that's what you were talking about. Brad. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I don't do puppies. There's so many dogs that need rescuing. Thank you, No Face. Um, I tend to stay away from puppies, um, simply because I prefer to rescue older dogs, and I tend to veer towards dogs that are harder to find homes. That's just the way I've been for years, and it's a personal thing. I have no problems with others who want to get puppies. That's just me. That's just the way I've been for years. Um, it's just, yeah, I've been like that for years. If it's my choice, then um, I tend to go for dogs that, for whatever reason, have issues, and it's harder for them to find homes. Granted, that also means I tend not to have them quite as long because they are older. Um, but yeah, I tend to adopt dogs that have issues, behavioral issues, things like that. That it's harder for them to find homes. Typically, yeah, Brad. No face. I can't. I can't. Oh, it's something like Matt. I don't know what it is. Um. So yeah, I use alcohol to clean it. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. Glue, maybe? Yeah, it's glue. From when I sealed that diamond painting. I'm gonna have to get my metal scraper out. That's what it is. um, Brad, for her, probably a silicone brush, depending on how dense her coat gets as she transitions from puppy to adult coat. If she gets a really dense coat, then you might need more of an actual brush. But if she stays with a real slick, thinner coat, then a silicone brush. Let me pull it up on Amazon. I'll show you what I'm talking about. No, not those. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So depending on how dense her coat gets, if she stays pretty thin, then something like this, and this is a silicone curry comb, would be just fine. But see how it's got the rows that look like teeth? This will be just fine without, so it doesn't irritate her skin. The other one, if you can't find something like that, I know. Dad's home tonight. That's why she's in here. Then the other one would be something like this. And see how it still has the little knobs on the end of each protrusion there? This one's not quite as good as the pointy ones, but this will still work. The good thing with either one of these is you can use these in the bath for shedding, as well as for regular dry brushing as well. The only thing so like these ones, I don't like these ones because these are just plain tips. They don't work as well as the ones that have either pointy ends or the little knobs, because these are just rounded on the ends. So they don't work quite as well. So I like the ones that are either pointed like the curry comb, or these the ones that have the little knobs. Those seem to work the best. No face. Yeah, so if she stays pretty thin coated, the silicone brushes would be better. If her coat gets pretty dense, then you may need to get a decent slicker brush for shedding and maintaining the hair so it doesn't get too thick. But if she stays pretty thin, then those curry combs, those silicones brushes will be just fine for her. That'll be good for the cat's, Scooter. Cat hair is a little bit more forgiving than dog hair. I don't like using those types on dogs. Simply because with dog hair, because dog hair is a little bit more coarse than cat hair. With dog hair, okay, so this is what Scooter uses on our cats. And see this blade? This is fine for cat hair. I typically don't like using something like this on dogs, because especially dogs with slick coats, because a lot of times people put too much pressure on these blades and it can actually strip the outer of the hair because there's too much pressure. So it ends up stripping the coat and stripping actually stripping the outer layers of the hair itself, instead of, because with that, you're not supposed to put a lot of pressure on it. And a lot of times at home, people put too much pressure. No, not feathers. So what ends up happening is a lot of times people end up damaging the coat, and causing more issues with the coat with that type of product. Now, cat hair is completely different. Cat hair is a lot more forgiving. It's a lot softer, and something like that works a lot better for cats than it does for dogs. But yeah, typically I don't like using something like that on dogs because it can actually do more damage to a dog's coat than what it's worth. No face. I can't. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But yeah, something like that works well for cats. But their coat, their hair is completely different than dog coat. But yeah, I've seen so many dogs that their coat has been damaged, and their owner's like, yeah, this is what I use. And I'm like, oh Lord. Then I have to explain it, and it's like, oh yeah, I just sit there and just go to town with that thing. And it's like, throw that thing away. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. Okay, those things are supposed to be a very light touch. You don't want the hair. Yeah, it's supposed to be a very light touch with those on dogs. On dogs. Yeah. I've literally seen people go in and just scrape the dogs with those things, and it's like way too much pressure. Way too much pressure. Yeah, no, I hate those things for dogs. Because it just, people use way too much pressure, and it strips the hair, literally strips the outer layers of the hair itself, the individual hairs. And it just, yeah, no. Poor things. And it's like when you read the directions, or if they have videos, it's like they literally don't say anything about how much pressure to use. So you don't know. You just see exactly, Brad. Exactly. So you just see, somebody using it, but they don't talk about how much pressure, how to use it properly. They just say, do it like this, and they're just showing you, but they don't talk about how much pressure to use. Actually, she just came in today. I have about, I don't know. She's probably, I don't know, close to 200 pounds. Great Dane. And she's actually much larger than your average Great Dane. And she went to the vet because she tried to go under a barbed wire fence and gouged her back. So she had to go to the vet, and the vet's like, she has to go on a diet. So she's a big girl. Not the heaviest dog that I've groomed, but probably one of the tallest. She comes up to, I don't know, probably top side of my hip, my waist. And then I have Conrad, who's probably about the same height. And he is a Great Pyrenees Mastiff mix. Now, he is not the heaviest. He is not the broadest, but he's one of the tallest. He's probably right there with Violet, the Great Dane. Yeah. 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 When I was a kid, when I was little, before my parents separated, they raised Great Danes. So I went from Great Danes when I was little to Chihuahuas in my early 20s. Becky. I would totally be game for it. Then after Violet and Conrad, I would say the next biggest dog would be probably the other wolf hybrid I did. He'd probably be pulling in right behind Conrad. He was huge. And he came out of a accidental breeding from a ranch dog. I don't remember what he was crossed with. I can't remember what he was crossed with, but he was pretty big. Not anymore. They don't consider. They can trace DNA back to wolves, but they don't technically consider them wolf hybrids anymore. They're so far separated from wolves that they no longer consider them the same breed anymore, or same scientifically anymore. So here in the state of Nevada, it is legal to own a wolf hybrid. No, Becky, no. Most of the time here where I live, most of the time, they're brought here from the ranching communities, from other ranch workers that come here for ranch jobs. So it's most of the time that's how they come here, from ranch workers that go from ranch to ranch to ranch. So they're usually, yes, no face, yes. So a lot of times when we do get a wolf hybrid, it's usually an unintentional breeding from another ranch, and they get brought in like that. It's not often. In all my years, I've only ever worked with one other cross, and even at that, the crossbreeding is usually pretty low. So it's very rare to even get like half and half. It's usually bred pretty far out, because they try to breed them down pretty quick, so they don't get the wild tendencies. So they try to breed them down pretty quick. It's just how the ranch community does it. Did you just fart, Mona? I cannot. I cannot. I just asked her if she farted it. She looked at me, wagged her tail, and put her head back down. Momo. You come say hi to everybody. I'm scooting so you can get your nose up here. Come on. Come say hi. No, don't you push my hands out of the way. Come say hi. Don't drool on my keyboard, dude. Let me move it out of the way. You're drooling all over my table. You just seriously burped on camera, too. Really? Did you seriously burp on camera, too? They'll quickly breed. Usually what they'll do is they'll quickly breed the mixes. The first litter, they'll quickly breed them down, get those fixed, and then they'll breed out. They'll breed them down. Okay. Oh, good girl. So say the first litter, which is the 50-50 mix, they can be quite wild. So they'll have them breed breed out the line, basically. Gotta clean this since she drooled all over it. Clean me. Good night. Then they'll have them fixed. Any signs of aggression, they'll put them down. And a lot of times it's you know, especially with ranch dogs, because with ranch dogs, they're out there, you know, they're not always I know, because she's usually in the living room. Like now, she's in the living room. I thought she went downstairs, but no, she's in the living room. All right, Brad. So they'll breed out the wolf as much as they can to dilute it. And then, you know, anytime they show any aggression, if they're a hybrid, unfortunately, they will euthanize. That, or they send them straight to a sanctuary or a rescue, just so that they don't have to try to deal with it or anything, because most times people are not equipped to deal with it. So if they have the resources, they'll try to send to a sanctuary or rescue. If they don't, and in ranching communities, a lot of times they don't, so they'll just put them down if they show any aggression. Oh Lord, no face. So sometimes they won't even breed them. Sometimes they'll just fix them right away. And watch for signs of aggression, depending on, you know, the bitch that they came from. It just depends. Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends, Antics. If they're on a run, they're usually tagged, GPS tagged. If they are retired, then that's actually really common, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, if they're not good trackers, yes, they will. Unfortunately. See, and that happens here too. If you have working livestock dogs and they have a litter and one of them is not a good worker, they'll try to rehome it, and sometimes that doesn't work. Yep. So every line, it all has its drawbacks for sure. All right, I got to get out of here. I got big dogs tomorrow, so I got to get some rest. And I'm supposed to be getting, oh, show you. I'm supposed to be getting some of these bags tomorrow. I'll show you. Oh, it'll be easier to pull it up. Hopefully they show up like they're supposed to. Now, I have a plan for these already, for some of these, but I'll have a few left over. So I'm thinking about doing some bags for awareness as well. And these are cotton, so these will hold up better than the cheap nylon bags. So I was thinking about doing some of these for awareness bags as well. So that might be something else we do as well. So, all right. Cricket was live. Scooter's already shared the link, I think. Yes, she has. Just scroll on up in the chat. I'm heading out. Right. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those just yet. But I'm sure I can figure something out. I'm sure I can figure something out. I will figure something out with them. So, no, they come plain white. So that means I can either tie-dye them, which I'm not great at, but my kids know how to do it, or I can do vinyl or the sublimation pressing with them, like I did with the bookmarks. I can do something with those. I can do something. Ooh. Maybe I'm getting some ideas. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Good night, Becky. Good night, everybody. Scooter shared the link. If you'd like to continue the conversation, you can head on over to Cricket. Chow Yun Smut, she's live. Otherwise, if you're headed to bed and you need them night meds, sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you make the time to find something beautiful to look at. It makes the day better. Tomorrow is Friday. I probably will not go live unless there's something exciting going on. Miss Kim will be live usually on Fridays in my place, educating the people of the dangers of Scientology in Austin. Other than that, good night, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I can't think of anything else important. So, remember, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. But don't forget to be kind to yourself. And remember, September is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. It's coming quick. And all of September, most of September, we're going to be doing something along those lines. Okay. All right, that'll work. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on around town, so I'm probably not going to be going live. But just in case I've forgotten something, I do try to keep the possibility just in case I've forgotten an event or something, but I don't believe there is. So, all right, folks. Hey, Afila, we're just heading out, my dear. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. So, but remember, folks, September is just around the corner. September is Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. Please check in, check on your friends, check on your family, spread the word, check on everybody. Okay? I'll see you guys later.